Hey everyone, thank you for joining me with another episode from European Motors. What are we looking at here? Well, this is the 2018 McLaren 650S replacement. Now, you know, the 650S is the current basic, we're not going to say it's an entry level because that's a 570, but this is the standard McLaren that is out right now currently as of when this video is released, and this is the replacement. It was seen out on the road. And if you ever wondered why they use this type of livery, why they use this type of look on cars that are not released, well, you can definitely see how it hides curves. Now, they're not impossible to see, but it does confuse your eye a lot to think, what is going on? Now, you see a really aggressive cockpit in here where it seems like he's almost crammed in there. It's a very interesting layout of how everything looks. I don't know if that's just, again, the skin that's on this, the confusing bubbles, little dots going everywhere, but it is a very, very interesting look for sure. You can see the exhaust in the middle, which is really interesting. You usually see that for the performance models, but I guess not. You see a lot of interesting stuff going on here. Really thin headlights as well. Here's some other ones that are a little bit older, but if you look over here, you see these panels, which are probably going to be fixed, this is more of the finished product here, of course. But yeah, this is a very interesting look into the 2018 replacement. Alright, so in case you're wondering what this vehicle is going to be called, it's going to be called, according to this, the McLaren 720S. The actual car number or body number will be the P14. It's very interesting to look at because if you look here, McLaren usually names their vehicles after the horsepower. Of course, you got the 570. And you have the 650. Now we're going to have the 720. So looking at 720, 710 horsepower. So of course you're going to have the monocage here, but this is going to be a new monocoque. It's dubbed the monocage 2. So, new carbon fiber. It's kind of a new design, supposed to be more stiff, more rigid than the original one that we are used to, that we've seen in the 650 and even in the 12C. And it's really, really interesting to see the performance numbers here in terms of downforce. We're going to get 50% more downforce, which is really crazy. Grip and stability will be improved as well. And apparently cooling efficiency will improve by 15%. Now, this is all according to McLaren. So, of course, these aren't just numbers that are tossed up in the air. Similar engine, 3.8 liter V8, no downgrade or upgrading there. Of course, Ricardo will be providing that. The car is also expected to be really revolutionary in design. Now, it's really hard to see in the spy shots, but we can see the headlights, we can see a lot of interesting things. Apparently, it's going to look even more radical than the P1. Could you believe that? That's going to be really crazy. Another major change, apparently, in the cabin. It's going to have a more intuitive layout, which is a welcome thing because McLaren's, at least the previous and current generations, are known to be kind of a little, it's not like it's difficult to figure out, but it's definitely unique and not intuitive. Very interestingly, they're also going to add a convertible model to this, and they also have a high-end model, which will basically be the LT type version, and that'll be the P15. It's in the works. And of course, it's going to be the ultimate performance model. If you want to see more information on the McLaren or other vehicles, don't forget to browse our channel, European Motors. We have a lot of car news here, as well as a lot of car footage and sounds. Just go ahead and take a look. If you can, share this with your family and friends. We would love to be able to get them into our family as well. We'll see you all next time.